What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this one, we're going to be continuing our upgrading an ancient city in Minecraft. This is episode number 5, and we are live. Oh, look, it rhymed. And this should be the last episode, assuming everything goes to plan. And assuming the stream starts. I don't know why it takes so long. It, has to go through the, There it goes. It has to go through, the 12 stages of grief before it finally starts up. Anyway, so we're gonna be doing the skulking today, and... Hello, T-Jock. I don't know if I'm sticking... Hello, Speedy. I don't know if I'm sticking with this design or not. I do like the tentacles. Hello, Scribblon. I do like the tentacles, but I might end up changing it a little bit because this does look weird. I think I'm gonna start with the buildings, because I almost want to wrap some of the buildings in the tentacles. Hello, Blizzing Mellow, you need sleep. You should definitely get some. So yeah. But, I don't know, it's not gonna be a fun time, because it's just gonna be making tentacles for 2 hours. Although I guess it'll be a little bit laid back, which is something. But the question does, I think, get asked first, how do I want this to go? Hello, Will. Because if it's just they're all hanging from the ceiling, that's a little bit lame. How do I want them to protrude into the builds themselves? Hello, Gumga. I could start with something a little bit more bulky. There's something that I'm thinking of, but I don't know where it is. Is it this? I don't think it's this. Hello, RN. I'm gonna remove these. What was that? You wanna say that again? Oh, you're acting all tough now, are you? There he goes. Still haven't heard from him about the final, Will. It's been a little while. Okay. Could use this. Although this is close to a wall, which I don't like either. I am gonna be very picky to start here. 63 hours. Why? I mean, go for the Minecraft stack, I guess, but why? I think this is, well, I mean, this is still close to the wall, but it's the furthest off. Skulk veins. I should remember they exist. Are they in here? They are. The other Skulk variants won't matter yet. Who's gonna win? Obviously me. Incredible combo. Who here's heard about the, massive amount of earthquakes there have been recently? I know there were, I think, 2 today. In, northeastern-ish U.S. It's still a little bit fun. There's been a bunch recently, it's kind of weird. In areas they normally aren't, also. I just don't even know how to approach this. Hello, Zach. I could have them, coming out of the ground. Like this or something. But that would get weird, because I'd have to make the build, Well, that would look cool, I think, if it was they were coming out of the ground and covering it. Or, almost grabbing it. Although I don't know how executing that will work exactly. I guess we'll just try and... Minecraft needs to hire me? I would love to make structures for Minecraft. That would be awesome. I think my style is a little weird for that, though. That's a little thick. But I do like that idea where it's, grabbing it. That just feels more like a pile, though, what I did right there. It's not really tentacly enough. I think I should have it start, off, or, start at the bottom and then have it, curl out and then go back in. If that made any sense at all. If not, you'll figure it out, or you'll figure out what I mean. Something like that. It's fantastic. Thank you. Alright. So yeah, you're gonna start hallucinating for sure. That is a thing. Good builders. I mean, if that's I mean, I don't know who specifically takes care of that, but if they ever did, I think get somebody new to make the structures, yeah, they would probably have to have all the structures redone. She's the middle child? I don't. Well, I wouldn't say the middle child gets that much shamed. But I think it's not that they're bad or anything. It's especially because not like it's not like all the structures are the same. Like, I mean, except for maybe Woodland Mansions and stuff, which Woodland Mansions is a fairly good structure. But like structure like this, it's so randomly generated. You can't really make it good because there's gonna be some sort of randomly generated portion of it that's just not gonna work. And there's not really much they can do about that, you know? It's not like they control the RNG for it. It's like whatever. I don't mind that specifically. I might do that. Hello, Freddy and friends. Today is not Saturday, Speedy. You're a day ahead of yourself. I know there is some sort of joke, but I don't know what they are. Gum, don't pay that much attention. Maybe Ancient City before it was hit by the Deep Dark. I mean, that's kind of what I did with this, honestly. Like, I made it all nice and fancy without the skulk, and then now I'm adding it back. Only problem is, I wish I had skulk slabs. That would make this a little bit nicer, I think. Although that is kind of the effect that I'm going for. It does almost look like it's getting pulled down. I should hire you. You're the second person to say that in the stream. It would be so hard, though, because, again, they would have to change all of the structures, right? Like, I mean, I guess I am kind of revamping all of them, but they would have to have them all redone. That's great, Ganga. I guess I will inform you guys. Tomorrow will probably be me finishing Portal Revolution for stream, and then there will be no stream Sunday. And then it'll be typical. It might actually be a Wednesday video. There was something I was gonna do with the video schedule that I was like, this would be logical, and I forgot what it was, so maybe I will, maybe I won't, but yeah, I guess we'll see. I'm not overthinking, it's fine. Well, I will be tomorrow. I disagree with that, Zach, actually. I would like... What would be cool is, like, the top snow version, but for sand. That I would I would really get behind, but I don't think vertical slabs would be good. I think I'm one of the few people that thinks this because I don't know, having built in Minecraft so much, it's gonna ruin some of what actually makes Minecraft building a little bit more challenging, a little more fun. Having that ability. I know. I'm in the few minority with this, but I don't think it would be good for the game. I am Gumga. I'm gonna stream it day it releases. Most likely, unless it's not a stream day. But I would honestly probably switch it if I like, let's say it happens to just be like a random drop, and if it like releases like Wednesday when I'm set to have a tutorial come out, I'm pushing that tutorial back a day and streaming Silksong. But as somebody who has built so many things, Zach, it's like it wouldn't be the same. I don't know. It kind of looks like it's seeping out, which is not what I'm going for, but I don't mind it. Like map art to make wallpaper. I don't mind map art in general, but for something like wallpaper, it's just too much. Anybody with a semi not good like device just can't handle that. Yeah, that looks like it's being grabbed from the top. Your vertical slabs in the game to make it better? It would make building better, yes, but I don't think it's it. I don't know. I think they certainly would improve builds, but to what extent do you want that? Not to say improving builds is bad, but to say, you know, it is just a little bit weird. It's like a question mark. It's not what I was going for, but, you know, it is what it is. Sure. I'll worry about the ceiling later. I may not even add them on the ceiling, but we'll see. Slightly underground and tilted. True, but that would be a lot of work. Let's make that a little bit thinner. But yeah, so it looks like it's grabbing it, which is kind of my intention. I guess that's my intention now, at least. I think this I just leave. Add a city structure in Minecraft. If I try block bench, I've looked into it a little bit, but I'm not good with it. Is there a way it could be vertical? I know, but that'd also be, it would still be weird to implicate because of the way you have to place slabs anyway. Village and city are technically different, but I think the argument for city does, I think, or the argument about village does kind of throw out city because with the style of the Minecraft structures, no, I guess including ancient city even, there's no real, like, city. It's a lot more, like, vintage almost in a way. I feel like city just wouldn't fit the vibe. Add sideways stairs? I also don't know about that. Hello, Nathan. I think I make the same case for that I made for vertical slabs. It would just get weird. Your medieval game? Kind of? What, Nathan? No, you can't delete that quick enough. What was that? Ignore that? No, I'm not ignoring that. I need explanations and immediately. This one's gonna be a thick boy. What were you typing? I'm concerned. I got no comment about that one, T-Joke. Needed vertical subs in a build. Mainly for letters, I would need them or use them. But either way, I use stairs effectively enough. The only other thing as well is, I guess actually I can demonstrate this, is like this type of thing. You're gonna have this problem with vertical slabs anyway, so I think it's not gonna help all that much. Because typically if you would want a vertical slab, it would be for context like this, or for a wall, but it would still just work not right. But it's not the point of do you need them, it's the point of how would they change the way Minecraft building is. I'm not concerned about the necessity of them all that much. Because it isn't the point I'm trying to make. Oh, okay, Nathan. That makes a little bit more sense. I was like, what? I was like, what are you on about? See you later, Aaron. Drastically, but in a good way? That's debatable. Except for me. Promotional thing time, membership shout out. I'm gonna do that. Thank you to Rachel Thurman, Scribble Dom, and Will for still being our 4 members. The third link? Don't yet, because I only put that there to see if anybody would notice. But that won't be relevant for probably 2 more months. That'll be part of an announcement video. You want to change it? Understandable, Nathan. I know. When I read that, I was like, "Are you talking about death? Like, what is, what is Nathan saying? Should you build in Minecraft?" Me. Were you going to, T-Duck? PD. Oh my god. I was waiting for you to say something like that, Zach. I was waiting for it. I'm also trying to eavesdrop a conversation. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I am. That's just great, T-Jack. Well, thank you for actually asking first, though. I mean, I wouldn't have really been too mad, but... Although I do see somebody has found it. I mean, who wouldn't, Nathan? You know what? Off the wall. Why not? Make it look organic. I'm trying. Hello, Azir. It's good enough. I just need to do the same thing on the other side. I mean, yeah, that's true, but like, I don't know. Maybe you just like would click on the other link and not really think about it. Raven is a bad boy. True. Still getting used to everything, frankly. I will say it is really weird now streaming not from the place that I've been streaming for and making videos from for the past, 5 years. That is a little bit of a change. 5 years consecutively. I guess I should consider the other, like, 2 years that I was streaming? No, more than that. 2017? So 7 years. Yeah, no, that would have been 2 years then. I just can't read. Those vines from the nether? Those house vines, yes. I'm trying to keep it just Skulk. I mean, I could, but I'm trying to keep this logical to some extent. What's weird? Okay, so hey, some of you aren't aware of this. I typically would stream from the cellar, no, from the basement area, just because that was where everything was and logical for a while. But I moved it to my bedroom recently, so that is kind of the big change. If you've noticed anything different about maybe even audio quality or just things in general, but this will be good for a couple of reasons, which includes the thing that T-Jock was talking about a second ago. How's that look? Looks alright. It's not amazing, but that's kind of actually that does really look like a tentacle from this angle. That looks so good from there. During a cemetery. I said cellar, not cemetery. Could be using twisting vines. That's the nether one. Yeah, I'm trying to not. I can show it though. Twisting vines go from the floor. Yeah, and then the weeping vines. Is that the other one? Yes, it is. I don't know why I knew that name. I never used them. I just like pulled that out of nowhere. I'm basically just adding the skulk wrapping around the buildings right now, and I may add it more around like the floor and stuff. But for right now, yeah, it is just like the buildings, basically, I'm adding it to. Trying to make it look like it's almost like not eating the buildings, but like holding them almost. Like tentacles. I was thinking about making them hang from the ceiling, but that would get weird, I think. So I'm probably gonna end up doing that. But just like this, really. And I could even have them coming from like the wall. Oh, this is gonna be a fun one. Hello, Jack. I agree. I'm enjoying this. This is such a hard thing to do, though, because obviously I don't build organic that much, so it's certainly different, but... They're alive! Run! I agree. Ooh, that hurt my throat. That was a pitch of voice that I should not be able to hit, and I just did. And my voice box just screamed when I did that. Not actually screamed, but it didn't exactly enjoy that. But yeah, that's kind of the whole thing that I'm trying to do. Make the skulk feel more alive, because I mentioned this in one of the parts. It doesn't feel very alive. It just kind of feels like it's like if I was over here and I just went whoosh with a bucket of water, it would like do something like this. I mean, I do like these little like veiny parts that stick out, but it's kind of just like encasing or covering the area. That's true, honestly. That is true. Whoever said you were supposed to be scared of haunted things? Because I didn't. Gotta make this a little bit thicker on the underside. Something like that. Just give it a little bit more character. It still feels too thin, though. I think it's right there that my problem is. A little bit. There we go. Why not one on the roof, but I just have it coming from like right here. Again, just make it less flat. That's not great, but only using that block. I guess you could make that argument, yeah. But I'm gonna incorporate skulk veins later. Not that that's gonna help much, because it's not like they're that much different, but they're a little bit brighter. But I mean, maybe. Although I don't texture much in general, so it's not too out of character. But it's not like I'm changing much from what it was. I mean, I will also add these and stuff later, but I might have some of these actually blank. Like, I don't think I should encase everything. I should do this little area, though. I mean, the big buildings I should encase with at least one tentacle per, but... Ratterson or Sussy Sussyson? Oh, that's actually an interesting one. I don't know. They're both pretty iconic. Hello, XD, and crucial to the channel's survival. I think Ratterson is better, I agree. Yeah, there's no Skulk over here, so why would I put Skulk there? You still remember Ratterson's? Oh, what even are these names? Whoa. Yeah, the Skulk veins over the Skulk blocks are crazy. Yeah, that's good enough. That's why you're dumb. I'm gonna wrap all the way up. It'll probably stop like there. I can't make this one too thick either, just because it's the way that it is. I can go with like that, maybe. Yeah. Such a tiny tower. What am I gonna do to this place? Skulk. Hello, tax collector. Am I not doing this place? Doing certain spots, just because of where the skulk lies naturally. Sure. Other side, I got out of row. Nice. I thought about saying something to staff, just the Discord. I didn't feel like bringing it. I figured it was only time until somebody would find it, because it's not like it's hidden. You can find it in multiple spots, to be specific. I think I said it, so let me check if I said it. Yeah, I did. I don't feel like checking the other one. Like to personify Jesus. Things, for example, a phone. You get a text. First thing is you get another text. Imagine. Staff again. You're not missing much. I don't think you want to be staff, honestly. Discord staff specifically. YouTube staff, I guess you can make an argument for, but I don't even want to be YouTube staff, and it's my server. Or Discord staff, sorry. Not YouTube. I guess I don't want to be either. I don't think it's a fun time, Zach. I really don't. It's not all happy cakes and rainbows. Yeah, there's kind of no skulk. I think I actually just removed it. I think that's why there's none. But I will wrap like this one in a little bit of skulk. You reset your password to be first? Man's with the dedication. That's crazy. You're gonna tickle my balls? Okay. I don't think you can do that. You good over there? What the frick was that? Oh, it's outside. I thought it was the like vent in my on my floor. I thought it just started like burring randomly. I was like, "Are you okay? Are you alive?" It was not the vent though. Ooh, that one looks better. Yeah, that one looks better. Who said what, Nathan? You're 12 business days late. What, the ball thing? I was scribbled on. Sure, whatever. I do think that needs another block here, though. Kind of like them, like, curling off. It does make them feel more alive. Instead of just wrapping tightly around the thing. I think that's all I want to add them to. Maybe one here. Yes, it is what we're calling it. That one works as well. Not amazing, but from like this, so good. That's so funny. Do you like spending money? Why does everyone want to touch me? Do I want more context to that, or would context make it worse? I feel like context would make it worse. How much for a year? 60? 60. 12 times 5. That's easy math. Only 10 seconds? I would have done at least a minute. Only a few dollars short. Well, it's monthly, so. Like, you could do. I think you can set how long pay for like 5 months per se, which $25 plus maybe tax. I don't know if it's taxed actually. I'm not sure. I should look into that, but it's also a lot of work. So I don't know. We would need Ender or somebody who knows, or Scribbled On who is not timed out anymore. Be the best month. I don't know. Ah, yes, Nathan. That's fine. You're on our streams. I don't think it matters. Okay, for me or Halloween. Well, what are you buying for Halloween? Yeah, you were timed out for 10 seconds, Scribbled On. I urged T-Jock to do it for longer. But he didn't. He gave you 10 seconds. Zach's about to become one of those like addiction people where it's like, no, I'm not. It's an investment. I swear. That's gonna be Zach in a couple of seconds here. I don't even know if I touched the portal. So, I said this to somebody on yesterday's stream. Did I stream? Yes, I did stream yesterday. And basically, the only members only videos are the ones with thumbnails right now that show their members only. The other members only videos are gonna be public eventually anyway. If that makes you feel any better. Although I think the one you did tell me about one that was in fact members only that it pranked you with, but oh yeah, right. No, then it wasn't yesterday because it was a Minecraft stream, I think. So maybe it was Tuesday because I didn't stream Wednesday. I love that I know what you're talking about, T-Jack. I know, Zach. I'm looking for. I don't even know if I can say it on stream, actually. I'll give the context of I'm looking for something for my Leatherface animatronic that is probably like absurdly expensive, so I don't think I'll be able to buy it. But yeah, I want to have it in front of Leatherface on a table. And it's like I just don't have the budget for it. I mean, severe credit card debt, true. You could make one. I also could, but I would like it professionally made. Just because the professionally made one looks, well, realistic. Or at least looks really good. To the point to where you might be questioning whether or not it's actually fake. Whether I'm lying about that, I'm not sure. they're like $1,100 or something absurd, and I'm like, yeah, I don't really have that kind of money. So I am calling you not a professional, yes. Being a professional and being able to make something professional are two entirely different things. I also want to look into pneumatic stuff for like animatronics. Although those are also a little bit pricey. When I say a little bit, I mean really pricey. You can do both. I'll have to show you what I'm looking for specifically. Because it's not just, oh, I could make that. I mean, you could, it's just not as well as they have, probably. Because there's a lot that goes into it. I mean, yeah, that's what the channel's for, Jack. 10 British for a split second. Oh, that's great. Sorry in advance, any Brits. Hopefully I didn't offend you too hard with that slight accent. I just didn't do any of... Oh no, I branched off, I see. So I'm gonna go around. There is no skulk over here, so no tentacles. And there's a little bit here, so I will add a tentacle right here. Zach, it's made out of foam-filled latex, I believe? Or the other way around. It's made out of foam and latex. I know that for sure. Among other things that I'm not entirely sure of, but I know for sure foam and latex. You also got latex? Do you have foam? I don't know if spare foam would work. I don't know. I could show you the one thing I have that is actually professional like that. Get foam from your bed. Not that kind of foam. That's like... That's like spongy foam. This is like a... Not thicker foam, but it's different. It's a little different. Sure, scribble on foam noodle. That's the same kind of foam? No. That's different, because that foam's waterproof. It's like... I think the latex is like in the foam. I don't know. This would be a question for Animatronica. He probably knows more than I do. Because he actually cares about it. I just think it's cool, but I'm not like, yes. What is the material list? Like, I'm not that interested. Okie dokie. Maybe. I don't know. What is this doing here? Of course you do. See you later, Nathan. I was gonna try to avoid the, It's fine. I should still be streaming. Flex? Okay. Is it a flex? Sure. This one I have not added anything to yet. You'd say so? Okay. I'll trust your call. Because I don't really know. Some of these are not even grabbing, they're just like there. Artsy fartsy person, that's good. 7 years to make more crap. I'll maybe see it later. Well, I'll definitely see it, but that doesn't mean I'll respond to it. I usually will view things and then forget to say anything and move on. I also just covered up a cracked deep set brick that I should have replaced like 12 years ago. But since I didn't and I now have covered it up, it's fine. No one will notice. It's fine. Wooden would be very pleased with me. Hello, man. Okay, I think that's this branch done. Yes. Ow. Anyway, back to the main show, which is this. Animatronic is this mask. It's not a mask. It's a lot more than a mask. I could send sort of what I'm looking for. I can't find exactly what I recall. Or I was looking on their website, I couldn't find it. I was finding what it T-Jack is, yes. But it's just, I don't know. We'll see. Because I was trying to see how much roughly it was, just for funniest. But I couldn't find it. I could find, like... Well, it might have been the right thing that I found, but it was listed as standing, and when I recalled it, it was not standing. It was laying on a table. But maybe they just were like, here, you can lay on a table now, and then call it a day. But I'm not really sure. That's the thing I'll have to pay attention to next year, assuming I go to the trade show again. It's gonna be Portal Revolution again, because I want to finish it over the weekend. Because it'll probably be like 3 hours, and I do want a lot of time. I want a furry suit? Not exactly. A furry suit is not a prop. And it's not Halloween. Last time I checked. Which I don't do very often. T-Jock shot. Yes, it's a prop. The company that made it is called Ghost Ride Productions, I believe. T-Jock's making fun of me, that's what he's doing. You wouldn't understand. True. He does not have the gay urge that you have, T-Jock. I'll get us one little vein. Or little tentacle. Seems all about hopping through portals. We can hop the portal to a dark place. Oh, and it's gone. Me being stupid is cute. Okay, thanks. You don't have no, but you don't have the ones T-Jock has. That's what I'm saying. T-Jocks are just different, I guess. It's the Skulk Octopus. There's a lot of octopi at this point. Because there's a little bit more than one tentacle. Who was it I was talking about the voice crack thing yesterday to Jock. Is it Jack? I think it was Jack, but I can't remember. What Zach just said made me think of this. Overthinking is a fun time, not really. No, but somebody in one of my classes, their voice cracked, and like 3 people made fun of them, and I was like, that's hilarious. Were you the one that brought up the voice cracks yesterday in the VC? Or is it somebody else? The voice crack counter? True. Wasn't what was brought up though. It wasn't you, then who the frick was it? Maybe it was Lefty. I don't know why I thought it was you, Jack. Because it just felt like a question you would ask. Thought of a scenario that wouldn't happen. And what is that scenario? Don't leave us hanging. There are so many buildings. SpongeBob. Okay. Seems as bad as yours. Oh, good. That's fine. I figured it'd be something slightly personal. I mean, I can't force you to share it anyway, so. It's not like it's like, no, you gotta share it now. Like, it's not how that works. I mean, that is how that works typically. I do try to convince people with that, but I don't think I can in this situation. It's funny the amount of times that works, though. Just being like, no, you started the sentence, you gotta finish it now. The amount of people that actually are like, okay, yeah, fair enough, and finish the sentence. It's funny. It had a 100% success rate for a while, actually, and then I don't know who, somebody actually broke that streak. My controller's gonna die. Actually, I can plug it in. I just gotta make sure I don't do anything stupid, because then the PlayStation will go for a little fly, and that's not exactly what I wanted to do. People can't keep secrets here? Yeah, secrets aren't allowed, guys. Sorry. I'm banning secrets. If you have any, you might as well start spilling them now. Should be my April Fool's thing next year, making a Discord announcement saying secrets are no longer allowed. If you have any private secrets, you must share them now. Yeah, an epic prank. So these all are starting to look the same. I think I've hit that point in the build. It won't be the controller that'll do the flying, but maybe it'll do the singing. This is crazy. Yeah, and I'll do it again. I have a lot more than one, Zach. That's for sure. It is a little bit too consistent. Will you shut up? Oh my goodness. Go ahead and share with the class. Frick. It's a little Halloween one. Only I'm allowed to have secrets. There, just a slight modification to the rules. That is totally not favored in any way. I don't know why you would think it is. Nope, I make the rules, you don't. You can't argue it, unfortunately. Nah, the decisions are final. Yeah, exactly. Let's burn down my house. That's awesome. That raises a lot of questions, though. Like, a lot of questions. Hello, Jizz Planet. No, I make the rules. You don't, man. Sounds about right. That's crazy. No, you can't. You can't decide that. I decide that. That's what scribbled on. I'm so lost. I don't know what's happening anymore. Men's joins the chat and you're like, ah, yes. How did that even get up there? Oh, when it's floating too, even better. Can't be outing people like that. That would assume a lot of things, Zach. With me, no, I don't think so. Didn't you already do that, though? Wasn't this a convincing thing that you did once? Adding decisions after making final decisions aren't allowed in Just Matthew livestream chat. Unless it's me. Then that's allowed. You forgot the little asterisk and note. Bro, Nathan, eat your food, man. It's more important. You can watch the stream later. I guess you could eat your food later, Frank. That doesn't count. Oh yeah, you tell him, Zach. I don't even know what's going on. They're trying to get me to spill a secret that I don't even know what I'm trying to spill, to be honest. Like, I don't know what the secret is. It was a commission to play the survival? Yeah. Taking away the electronics, then? No, not the electronics. I told you had time, to be fair. I'm gonna be skulking for a while here. I could do a lot, but I don't feel like doing it. 1 second, I'm readjusting my chair. Getting it closer. Does this thing have a thing? 1 second. That's, that's a thing, but that's not the thing I wanted. I just like short. Can you have this here? No, you can't. Is that too high? No, that's good. No, Nathan, it was because I said all secrets aren't allowed anymore. So now they're peer pressuring me. Fix my mic problems? I can't. I was readjusting my chair, and my mic didn't like that. It's like two little caves. They're like identical. What? Wait, they're exactly identical. This is like a glitch in the Matrix, except the skulk is a little different, but they're literally the exact same cave. That's so weird. Hold on, wait, I'm gonna make them exactly the same real quick. As I have in my soup. Okay, now they are exactly the same. That is so weird. It was a joke. It was a joke. Market Discoveries episode 1 similarly generated game. Not similarly generated, exactly the same. That's one of the weirdest things I've seen. I did, yes. I don't know if I'm doing it anymore. I had one in store, but I never ended up doing it because I couldn't get the background to work right. Because I had to make an animal for it. Like, I was trying to make, like, the mouth of a lion, and it was just not going well, so I threw the idea to the side. Might bring it back eventually, but heard the song? No. I have not. Hence why I'm not doing it either. You're gonna hear a lot of Skulk throughout this, probably. Or at least for the remainder of this. I guess you have already heard a lot, but that's besides the point. Skulk tentacles. I don't think it's a discovery, it's a... Castle with a lion head is the gate? Interesting. I just don't have to skulk this. I do, but I'm not gonna tell you, Jay. Just because I'm petty like that. But I do... I roughly know when that should be out. It's out for members right now. But I'm not gonna give dates because that's just a whole nother thing that I don't want to deal with. Actually, it might not be the day that I was thinking. Basically, I don't have a specific date at this point. Like one of the paths of the Skulk Tentacle? Maybe I will at some point. It's a lot of work though, T-Jack. A lot of people used to be mods scribbled on. Just in spite, Yamga? I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna put it going the other way. Keep saying that, you won't. That's for sure, man. That's 4 buttons too many. Yeah, we'll keep mentioning it and you won't get it. That's how I roll. Yeah, I'll move all of them for you. Justin Nathan. Nathan Justerson. I agree, Jack. Very real and true. I gotta count every single one, T-Talk? That's a lot of buttons. I don't think I can do that. If you want to count them, you can count them. Nathan K. Martin. No. I don't have to grade my mans like that. That's rude. Sane to be Joker. That's a sentence. That actually surprisingly worked okay. Even though I was just block spamming. Sure. Too weird to be the Joker. I don't know about that one, Captain, but sure. Oh no. He's gonna activate the Shrieker, right? This block is gonna activate the Shrieker. No, it's not close enough. I thought it would have been. If you're already thinking about doing that, T-Jock, I think you have lost your mind. You just haven't realized it yet. Seasonal Visional International. I know I added the A, I'll deal with it. Okay, this is gonna activate it for sure. It's not even close enough to the sensor, okay? That was. Now the Shrieker's sleeping. Oh my god. That's why you're dumb. "12-foot Scarecrow and Caretaker." I really wanted to get the 12-foot Scarecrow. I actually, we went on and kind of went on a little Lowe's search, specifically looking for the Groundbreaker zombie, but I was hoping for the Scarecrow, but none of the Lowe's had anything good, unfortunately. Wow, you want the darkness effect in my way. That's just rude. Shipping issues? Maybe. Well, also probably just shipped 2 more stores. Because I don't have my store item in 2022. But it feels like whenever they return, they get shipped to more stores. Be so silly. Yeah, you know what else is gonna be silly? My fist in your face. Diamonds! Well, that's... that was not the response I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. You know it's gonna. Not because you said that, but just because it's gonna. I think it's a little bit skinny. Oh no. Okay, I did do this. I gotta go find. Yes, I never did these 3 buildings actually. Wait, did I do this one? No, I didn't. Just feet pics. Coming soon. Turn down 2 Gemmy props, and zombie crawler was never made. Good. And they decided to bring back freaking Cerberus of all props. No hate, but also all of the hate. 3 costume with a dog pic? Sure. Well, what kind of dogs are we talking here? Like, put those dogs away dogs, or like, arf arf dogs? Genuine question. Ready, guys? That was so bad. I don't think I can reach that. Animal dog? Okay. Put my dogs away? No, I don't think I will. Replace the remade zombie crawler? I kind of figured as much. You don't even know what I tried, do you, T-Jock? You don't know what I tried to do, unless you do. You probably heard it. It was probably definitely audible. I don't have any good recent ones. Actually, I have one good recent one that I don't think I posted in the Discord, so I'll post it in the Discord later if I remember. Okay, yeah, I did. That was the apple juice bottle. And the attempt into the trash can, and I failed. Pretty badly, too. Well, actually, I hit... So there's 2 trash cans. I was aiming for the white one, but I hit the green one. Like, straight in the front of it. Sussy? Not this time. That is T-Jock property? I don't think I'm anybody's property. Is that everything skulked, actually? This one has no skulk, so... Yeah. Is everything skulked? Now we gotta go back with the veins. The veins are gonna be a little bit more hectic, I think. I'll probably just have them, like, around where the tentacles are, and just have them kind of, like, almost growing out of the tentacles, like it is spreading a virus. I'm free for all, am I? I don't think you can make that decision, T-Jock. That's your choice to make. Kind of goes on some of the skull. I don't really mind. You just woke up. Hi, Ender. Don't say my mother. Don't say my mother. Don't do that. Wish I could do that, honestly. I don't think I've ever slept that long in my life. But I don't, like, get that behind on sleep, so I guess I don't really need to. That's even worse, Nathan. No, I'm streaming Scribble On. You probably don't know that, but I have this YouTube channel called Just Matthew, and I'm currently streaming on there. You should go check it out. Yeah, you're not my mom. You can't tell me what to do. I mean, yes, you're not wrong, Nathan. That's not a stream conversation. I'll just say that. Yeah, I know. I should have told you earlier. I'm sorry, T-Jack. Just never found the appropriate time to say. That's what you better, Nathan. Just kidding. I'm not gonna threaten you that bad. I do. Also have a Discord server. Guys should join it. Pretty cool and fun place. Man. Sorry, I had something in my throat. I think it was that I think it was something about man should join the Discord. It was something like that. But I don't know what it was exactly. Just a speculation. Yeah, my bad, Nathan. We're actually almost done. Didn't take as long as I thought it was gonna take. It's called like I Forgot. That's a terrible name. I don't know who came up with that. Yeah, see, the veins are the disease, the skulk is the tentacles. I like that kind of concept. COVID 24? Yup, you got it. If we never be hyped, dude. If anymore, that's partially true, I guess. I don't know. Oh my god, I forgot about that white van actually. I just finished under construction, the under construction story in the first book of the Tales of the Pizzaplex series. Has anybody here read that? Because I'm so like I understand it, but I'm so lost at the same time. I guess it is supposed to be up for your own interpretation, but like, what? Shaking my head, Nathan. It's like totally scary animatronics. That's the funny thing is, there's not even a single animatronic that is a part of the Tales of the Black stories. I mean, I think Roxy's mentioned. Yeah, Roxy's mentioned, but Roxy isn't in it. Yeah, maybe that'll entice you, Nathan. Roxy's mentioned. Oh, and Glamrock Cheek is mentioned. And Monty might have been. I think Monty. Something about Monty was mentioned, I think. Unless I'm thinking of something else. Which book is Roxy? The first one, Nally's Game. Third story in the first one, specifically. Monty has a story? Ooh. I should read that one. Unless it's one of those stupid freaking books that you can't actually buy. I don't know yet. True, we're at MatPat. At least his game theory owned by MatPat. Not him in general, but... She's literally mentioned in one sentence, Nathan. You're not gonna get all that much Roxy action. But it's just Lowly's game. It's the book or the one that I just finished. A bit of a role in that story, but barely anything. She's like part of one little thing. So you always have to maintain. Yeah. Quit leaking Frick 5? Oh. She might have one. I don't know. I've only read one book. Technically, I haven't even finished it. I haven't read the little bonus story. The Monty Within? Honestly, I will. Oh my god, real? I could see them making a Freddy this year, I'm not gonna lie, man. Relax, Zach, it's all a joke. Well, maybe not for Nathan, I don't actually know. He might actually be down bad for Roxy, but that's not my concern. Mr. Kruger? I don't know. All I know is there was a FNAF movie this year. Huggy Wuggy animatronic when? That's what I'm waiting for. Not really. I'd probably buy one actually, but... Fazbear isn't the only Freddy that matters here. He is. He's the best Freddy. Yeah, that's true. I'm just terrifying. Life size. Should make one for animatronic guy. Well, I guess I made enough clowns already. What, Freddy? Fazbear? There is a Freddy Fazbear costume. That is true. It's awful. It's awful, but I actually have it. I don't know where it is, but I have it. Because I wore it one year. But I don't know where it is anymore. Yeah, Monty. I do that all the time. Whenever I hear Monty, I instantly think Montgomery Gator. And then I remember that there's a Spirit Halloween monkey Monty. I don't think Lefty deserves an animatronic. There's an hour Lefty. I don't know. I stopped. 2019 was my last year? Hold on one second. Turning on my fan. Around Spirit Halloween when no one's around, something nice to me. You should, late night shift at Spirit is just so weird. Especially because the mall, closed later than the mall, so half the lights would go out at close before closing. So sometimes I would work like a half dark Spirit. Till I had to turn the lights back on, but that's besides the point. It was cool. And it was nice because the store locator said we closed at the mall closing time, even though we were open a lot later than that, so nobody was there for the last. Whatever makes the money, and nobody, some, like, parent of a kid who loves Freddy Fazbear is not going to go out of their way to make a FNAF costume. So whatever makes the corporation's money. I think it should be better, but, you know, you can only do so much. Fix my mic? Nah. I'm good. Thanks for the offer, though. It's almost like I can't, you know? I wish I could. But I physically can. There's nothing I can do about it. He's not at this point. What does the Wi-Fi have to do with my mic? It's the controller that's the problem. It has nothing to do with the Wi-Fi. Tell me this? Uh-oh. Might have convinced XD to get Fez. Let's go! Did you get that content warning game, T-Jock? I haven't played it yet either. If you're telling him to buy it, why don't you buy it, Nathan? is so boring. Almost done. Almost done. I think. I don't know. Maybe. Most games are generally Steam specifically, though, Zach. But yeah, for sure. If there's any big game groups that happen to be on Switch, then you know. Should totally get Hollow Knight and join the cult if it's on Switch. I don't know if it is. Did you look, Nathan, ever? If Hollow Knight was on Switch? Steam free. Steam's on play or on computer only, but yeah, it is free. So it's not, bruh. Cringe. Cringe. Did I not do all of them on here? I just like did the one and then gave up. Nope, did the two and then gave up. Sure, whatever. Yeah, you can't get the app on mobile, but you can't play or do anything with it. You can have the app. That's not gonna help you though. With the game part of it. Unfortunately. But it's like PlayStation app or whatever. You can get it just to check things. Hello, PS. Halo? The X's always fool me. SMP maybe. Hey, I never look, so I'm not blind. I spent $30 on Switch because Minecraft is $30 on Switch? Imagine. AKA just Nathan. Oh, okay, bye, man. I feel like I did see it on Amazon. Or whenever I looked it up, Hollow Knight, I thought it did come up on Switch or something, but I think that was Silksong. I don't know. Okie dokie, that's this little area done. I'm just gonna check. I did not do this side. This ancient city is just so big. It is on Amazon? Okay, that's what I thought. But who's to say? Not me. $15? It's not even that much. For how long of a game it is, like, that's not that much. There's still something I could do, actually, in it. I never technically finished it. There's one ending I'm missing, which I'll just probably get and throw into a random video. Because it's gonna be annoying to get, but easy enough. It's basically just the flower quest, but again, which is not exactly fun. Okay, this little area done, yes. This whole front is done. I think I'm missing the left still, or parts of the left. That part is done. Is the back part done? I feel like I'm missing at least a section. And here is said section. No, I'm missing this whole side, I think. Yeah, because I remember I didn't do the second building of that. But I did do that one. Or was that already like, no, that definitely was not already like that. So I just did like one and then left, sure. Nathan never admits to his losses. True gamers don't admit it when they're wrong. The skulk sensors are not happy. Nah, it's not a problem. It's just being built different. True gamers also never admit when they have a problem. Oh my god, this skulk will not shut up. Lying is a problem as well. Who's lying? I'm gonna catch that dirty liar. That's called lying? What's called lying? What you're saying right now, you're lying? Why are you lying, Zach? Unbelievable. Saying I don't have problems? That's not lying. I was telling the truth. I don't have a problem. You have a problem. Shriek! Oh my god, again? I'll just wait for it to do one more time. Lying's unhealthy? Who said who's lying? I'm not offended. Do I sound offended? Because I'm not lying. Why would I be offended if I was lying? Or if I wasn't lying, rather. And my dog is barking. That's just great. This is the part of the stream where I drive somebody in Shed Insane. I drive you more insane. Is that all of them? I just missed this one. I just said, nah, this one's not important. Why would you think that? Alrighty, it's time to add a little bit more of these guys around. What? That's just unfair. That's also just unfair. That's so rude. Steam better than the Microsoft Store? Yes. Steam has more games, I think. Bro, stop. This is just not nice anymore. You're being mean. Oh my god. It's actually comical. Third map will be added to the list of Planet Minecraft maps soon. I gotta get to a point to where I'm happy with uploading it first, though. So I'm not quite there. Oh, the loony bin. That is an evil spot for a skulk sensor. That was a weird shriek. Nope, I don't think so. Interesting. Think about if you were a flower. That's such a weird thought to have. So, I mean, no, not generally. I love how the warden has not spawned somehow. Through the, like, 40 different shrieks it has yet to spawn. Oh, I did this little area. I don't think all these need something necessarily. Although I do like to have shriekers near chests. I think that's honestly good enough. A building. Buildings don't feel important. There's just a dungeon here. I saw this earlier and I didn't actually like process it. But I'm seeing it again and I'm a little confused. I kind of do like the portal being untouched. Makes it feel sacred. Definitely not an excuse for me to not do anything with it. I'll do this little area. Oh, I did. There's a shrieker there. Shrieker there. Or do I just randomly laugh for no reason? Just start cackling. Dungeon is a death wish. Whoa. Mineshaft. Pretty much done, honestly. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. It's definitely an improvement. I think the buildings were the big part. Obviously, the skulk wasn't like anything crazy. I mean, it's certainly a massive change, but it wasn't like it was a crazy thing that I did with it or anything. Not as crazy as some of these buildings. But I like this new style. It has a more, like, sacred feel almost in a way. Like, it feels a little bit more of an ancient city rather than just, like, some ancient ruins of some, like, things. Because before you couldn't really tell what things were. I mean, not that things are certainly defined. We're going to ignore the inside of the portal. I'm not touching this. But it just feels a little bit more definable, I think, as far as a city would go. But I'm really happy with this. I mean, I do that anyway. I don't do that on purpose, though. I don't think anybody purposefully throws off into space and they're just like, oh, nope, I'm not coming back. Am I trusted with scissors? I don't trust myself with scissors. I don't know why somebody else should trust me. I love this. This looks so cool. Honestly, this has been one of the more challenging, I think, ones we've done so far, but it's been fun as well. I'd say my favorite so far has been the Stronghold. That one was really fun. Painful, and it hurt my fingers, but it was fun. Fire? Don't even put me near fire. I'll panic. Yay. I mean, yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm happy with this. It is definitely a little bit out there, I think, but my real goal when I did this, or with doing this, was to make it feel a little more alive, and really everything make it feel a little bit more alive, make the city feel more, just a little bit more, like, fancy and less, like, abandoned. Almost feel like it was abruptly left, but it still feels like there could be people here. And the Skulk, I wanted to make it all feel alive, like it's just taking over, rather than just, like, spreading, like, spilled water, or whatever, or spilled milk. Play with ashes? No. I think I did with the tentacles pretty well. I'm actually going to remove this one tentacle that's up here, because I clearly didn't go with this design. So I'm going to just take this out, because I just don't want one random tentacle hanging from the ceiling over here. I think that concept could have worked as well, but I do like them coming out of the ground, like, holding the buildings down. Makes it feel pretty cool. Well, chat, I think that's what we're going to call it. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy this video as I saved this into the playlist as per usual, which is a fun one for sure. Next up, maybe Mineshaft or Woodland Mansion. Those are the two that I'm thinking. But yeah, with that being said, have a fantastic rest of your day or night, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.